Ghana Lotto Operators Association and a concerned lotto agents for assign aba. Na you are part 2 no near share placement na when you kwai ebisa open Vincent Kusano. Obekaya a check a cra kobe bebo sumim and ye share lawyer Ato Conduah ojinamu Emma Ghana Lotto Operators Association and concerned lotto agents. Na womo kase NLA say ye license womo wonu matua sika no afinie afeidie ewie ya aye niema bi se basa momaji musika enya ade a ye be license mu bi omu amiti conditions enti womo keka o masem na no na esi su chefan so yemua e wo si eti afa no no enti na wotwe mienu ntem yenya Director General Emma National Lotteries Authority NLA eye Honorable Kofi Osei Ameyao Emma wono kra bai o oh ye gusu a ye siesie nti we kra me bai na o say announcement na mba beye ti na ya mo frɛ mi na mo nso me nem sɛ de me nem tie na che sa afei enke wo mo kɔ mani mu a nti wo kan ye sɛ 18th wo mo ate wo ho ase concern for ne Ghana Lotto Operators Association any la ate wo ho ase sɛ wo mbɛkɔ akohia na afei wo mo ahwɛ kwan a wo mbɛfa so a asomdwe bɛba na way forward no nti bibia bɛyɛ kama after 18 September na dure na ne nansa enra wo ha Lotto Operators said there be a sign wa asem ka ye call meeting no aye something which is the intiano pay ye bebisa lawyer Conduah say sesi a no omo ne NLA nkita hodie no akwa akosi sen ye make progress ya na said ye be ya NLA benya kwan ahwe wonum dwumadie so na omo so benya kwan ye wo madwuma na omo sa akọ wo ma no na fe obi aho ato no na so no enye sa enti lawyer Ato Conduah ewa lawyer akwawa
enua
na mpomwe
acho me hoye
na no be 2 weeks ago Honorable Osei Ameyao bai ye bon komo fine o se matem ho ase in fact dan kra na ensese o se nka enye ye relationship ne makontiase nti announcement o person ye kra nti no bai so 18 September mo be kwa akohia na bibia ye kama mo kohia ye
me da se nda maka fancy
hey Amina for ekwa what then
yes boko Amina
okay lawyer wonderful
dema okay nchode yeshia on the 18th
okay
and say 18th in ye cry
okay
yakatsina CID headquarters one conference room na ye twanda oboba
e wona na ye agreed venue
e ho aso na no okwa wohia
okay
and say ye twene yatsina hona na police penyin ozi henyim orkade wenya call efi Mr. Kofi Ameyao hode BBS no kwan kakra nti ye man a few minutes 30 minutes oba nti ye twene yatsina hoso wancher no sane frebium de 30 minutes na wo hin no so wo man be roba no so ye gitum afi finally ofre na oketse call no agba no na obe na rekade de papa no wenyamba asinyame enyimi wanye hende de be ama mpanyimfo etutu kwan fitakra dze ho na dze waba kumase na ne hemfa nyina north nyina waba
oh okay nti operators no eno mu free me buy
omo free mbia wo bay
okay
nti we were about 15 in number
okay
yimda no so ne dom babanti yaretwan wambado na kasa na yefiri center yakada yebeshi on the 18th ona anye de na police fu mpanyimfo wote asam ahanahan wopede wo hu de anasikaji a obami krata bi wechira ochede yereba ye adwuma bi ana nti
China is a contract bi ana
yeah, contract what is the document on the transaction
okay
where are we going from step 1 to step 2
okay
and see on from bra which he agreed to bring to the meeting
okay
and see yakasian na police penyini bi sehende na hensa ka publication na papa na kada the document in botokrate ma yehun wa abada na so yehun ne hwe nti yenyim de bi o de beja Nti yenso yere ba nyina ye wa rehim da nti yense boka document na ya hwem na ye makes progress forward.
Okay.
Wan fa hwe na raso a wamba.
Okay.
Na ehu aya oduse bia ye nyame bia zon sada ye dwen no ye dwen ho. Ehu say ihe position anyi de oyendada akwa bi na bia woze na afodo. Nti onyendada akwa na ho woze hen refodo yi. Ncho de woze democrat no woze ba.
Okay.
Na yehu de anamonto a yetui yegina koro ebien ebasa anando na yeziruta anamon sisi ya ye koro waka ebien ebasa nanan nti ihe nyina yehia na nche yehu de ampa krate wo ho ye ko hanyim na understanding no na baka de ye reach understanding na anyi de ozi krate ne baba.
Okay.
Ma yezi hu nkomo.
Okay.
Na yehu obia na afadza na asedza wodo ye.
Okay.
Na ye fa ye hu na ye ko yanyim. Krate ne mbe. Nyame enyim nyi. Police payin na supo wanye ne de. O se de no, say ye dama. Na o che de erman kofi adwende bia. Ye fo ma wore ye no do. Epin do de baba. Epin do de baba. Oye dan de chi etwa na last minute na ka de emba. Ombran kofi so ebogu ha. A wore twa na ye bedin kitam. Nti agreement a ye that time on. Obatina hakedo ye understanding be understand de on the caterba. Nye understanding that ya solve the problem. Because crata ya oba ma ye hu de djuma no ko enyim. Still ombe. Ntene da nyame enyim ye kese na nansa. Na fi police nkwa no rahu. Na eba ntene eba ma ye to anamo no tsedam. Na awu mekan inzidu na mfa crata nemba na ama me metina ha ma ye de menyim mamreye. Ntino ha wadwen.
Na
oye no korede
adenti na police station na ana police ID na mokoshia senka mo betumi apebia hotel bia na event center bi conference center ana NLA office on the crowd ho ade na police ID
enyima
debi
time a waka de mo nkrofo wonko police headquarters ami mutu won for them mo nko ho unless the police has established a crime I will investigate.
Okay.
Say invitation kakade yambra mbaka saza. Nche no hu hia. But modwun hu biem. Na makade no. Police fu na ya oda yenso yebo ho no adwuma kodo.
Okay.
Nti yenko yenkete. Nti woko 2 times manko bi.
Okay.
Sheda na manko.
And it's a previous meeting na CID ho na muhia.
Ehwa na wo hie. Ehu. Na mamman puti ho nkyira wo dai. Ehɔ na wo frɛ henen enye de bɔne bi na obi aye nti na wa friend on ma statement.
Okay.
Nara na okro hɔ de nche womba cheche mu nkrofi na wote asam na wo hunde no that my style of working police for one ye biem ndem bre na wodi adwuma.
Yes, nkoko report say
akọ report won da wonchi won.
Oh,
no kwa wote imeka na maka chawo wote asam no so no asama kan ma yente hu no so na yenhia na obi anka ne de na yenhwe na nde ekona aye for de chichi nyimpa wa asesa go coastal ni yegye ma yente na asam no so hia police fo onam de nyimpa dom a wo finkran nkrandom kakapo na wose waka ha ni mafo no otena ha osi association aka ha ni ma boys na waba ehu sabi ya kan sembi oyo awo na ka yo complain da won chobi na weti wasam na we hu de wasam no mfa kwanem nti me yente audi alterum pattern check you must listen to the other side and send ebu asam.
Okay.
And I commend the police for being very fair in this. No what's the be say aji hu sika da nyu ho mba ye bibiza no no me hu krata ya what's the be ye de medwuma.
Okay.
Na yen hwe ne yen fa bibi antuye because Saba say ba omanima eh police fu adwuma won hwe mu nsansana wa bam nti da mabri ya be yen hwe na yen kasa man nyama nkoyi na won kwanyim ama basabasa ye amba.
Okay.
Onu nti na ye wo ho
tina mu eya muhia wo CID ono
nya da bia hia na ye pede ho na ye ko.
Okay.
Because ho krade nyame enyim ame mempe.
Okay.
Or ye restrictive environment and naturally wo fro bi wo police station wo fro no police station obi hu be 1 2 3 obodwene jama we case wa aye bibi wo ha na enti mo nkrofo no pompe
enti the last time
na
we share documents na omuka se oba eneli ka se ebeba no na o ka se ebeba form ben na ebre ben
Ozerebo on the 18th.
Okay.
Wosien the following week, 2 weeks time or the baba. 2 weeks in the swing one famba. It's a police fukwan why disappointed the master me yapade ye kamosi. No being yan hunter senabasabasamba. I won't say the baba. Now one pokade you publish it. So cheden choda ye can work at tape man sana ye be sure ye nsaka copy.
Okay.
Publication number do document na sumbe. Na police penyin na suponen senken. Na rubatina ha na kan sempi. Ma ka bia so futurim. Da yer kan yi de. Adwun papa biara e won. Tintim no krata do. Sabi wa. National Lottery senya roadside business. Na adwuma no wura. Wa nanto na wa kadza wo de. Oye, wo mbra krata bi andam. Oye abana adwuma.
Nyese mo so bia mo apremo ho kama asema kire ensentwofo dodo se bia nene nansa na mo kohia 18th wanya kwan ama anye bia wa ma mo reason nti a wantimi ama
wa ma reason biara mara na mo hobi ehu
wanka se ebi one commissioner na se obi wo meeting bi nti ontumi ma
wanka hwe o se yentwe no roba 2 reasons 30 minutes wamba 45 minutes wamba eti no so wamba kra nti yehwe police penyin no oben na nyi masesa in fact no onye ne dawda wa de manze no ama yebugu ha ya atwa na wamba
na o ye de hu se na enye ne de
oh na nche enye obi kasa na ehu na enyima opu ya agba no no babiom na nyi masesa etumu
okay
ehu nti opa henchew do srehin papa ne so ntumumba nti obasre de yanko na mmom yemonhu time ayebasan ya babim na kasa na refi o ka chane de ende zomba o china yemra nti mama police ni ya we de am de bibi record ase yanten na obachia transaction ayomi it's a transaction of equal parties I'm not we dwuma bi o de aye conditions maaja atum metu ehu sika men from de wa abofro bia enye ne rizagoro yenye mofoma ejuma free a worbe wonye mofoma ejuma wa establish wukruma abanize hu dase wo register general if you want to enter contract with them you must treat them as equal partners because measurable wanja ntuma there's no agreement there's no contract na se emma oyedama obi hye wase na refrefrendama ondimu onyefe omma enyi sosomma ya betena ho amba na se yense ne mre the following day won so ofi bebi na wobe wanye ho adwe na obada nti woto emahin then yan kasa yenhwe time ayebotum ya aba
okay
na yeshe time then 2 weeks time yoba
nti mo di 2 weeks time
2 weeks time ye de share
mo for specific date
but 2 weeks na ye de share echirin police penyin frɛ there or contribute them Wednesday in 2 weeks in this Sunday or do to kwan
okay
nti yaba yem botun and so quickly na manyam nkofo ka said ye botuma ma wa benyim kakra
okay
by the Friday na ye tuma ye meeting and Sunday wa kwa
okay
na waji tuma ma ka kire
okay
and see yim da ye be share on Friday but mama ka
Friday and the week ana
in the week
all right
in the weekend na no so ka kire NLA penyini
okay
na rekale na support to kwan I'll back on the 7th of October
oh and I said, week, you know, so and the week is like 27th.
Yes.
Okay.
Ombado, years ago, 2nd October. Also, Onyukruma. And see, I try being to the 27th.
Okay.
Honestly, we were to Kwan.
Okay.
Over 7th.
Okay.
Na, say, Pede was some year dawa, the Bibiara. So, Bibi Sambira or dead man.
Okay.
Because I remember I may unreasonable. See, I pinned. So Konobo on the 7th, police penyin so baba before 7th.
Okay.
Na yeshia.
Inti sa no mo twen say police penny ba na wa
na say am so boko na so ba
inti ona was am ya so ba 7th October no inti sa no mo share date say mo be share 9th na 10th October
ye be share so ba oba ma yehu oka che hende opedo shine obaba na osama obaba on the 6th or so. Until 7th, bottom was shine. Until 7th is a tentative arrangement.
Me beside dating because said the multi assess move share 18th. Because Sankama went to me ama Modia Mukoyi. Until now, some more see date and anyone some assess date in the hair, be boam parties in your.
Yeah, because on availability near the must say. But Mama police pension Saturday. My yen a day. We are pandering to the whims and caprices of the Director General of the NLA. We are equal partners. Zaire Bay, Obinutum in Chan Obinutum. And he must begin to respect the process and the people involved. Say, oh, one then subordinates are on. It will not help to get a good contract out of this engagement.
I saw already Mubufu, but more threatening BC.
A buffon is our Oba, Fede advertise with people. In February 2018. 2018 was the advert in the bay. Why your registration as August was the end. February to August. In Biru fine.
August
2018.
Okay.
That was when the process of registration, submission of documents for application OVA. August na ya be bodunda August ya wetwemi.
Okay.
The year ko yenyim European October. And see, there is a little frustration. There says once a couple go bank, na word you commission pa. Se bibi aba ho. Say sikano wo ho. Peace FM platform. Ose there sikano ko consolidated fund. Obatse da hasuma mete ose sikano wo NLA accounts. Na wo NLA account za. No chede. Botaya yezegin is still valid.
Okay.
Nti aka no ho krata ye odo dzeba ye dzi edwuma ono na ombe
na musuma ma adwen se with krata na se munji musika
se mo wa ba sika sam na dzi yendu ho.
Okay.
Na obi ni sika na age na se dzeba bana obaji na age na wa age na interest eguru.
Okay.
Oh, sika na zo onya ho wanza ye operators no wanza.
Okay.
On any time they call for the money they must bring it out. Onya it's not in dispute.
Okay.
But kura oka ho a Oma what's it in your day? Says a nensam can. Wasisa. Oba how moka, oko piece of moka, of a how moka. Into one my hen. I drew my concern there. Meeting a yebin supo won't take minutes. It's a record ben na yejinado. Yedru to anamona yeboko yenyim.
Na mo committee na mo ha mo musa say why na take minutes am I?
Ndeda me bi say na na me bi say. The senior mo pocho. Ya monkofu ya bahempe na bi. Wa abobon nsem bi da ma in the public's mind we are approaching some consensus. Nso me yesa na yesi because mo baka wo ho na mo baka wo studio no different. Emi what I wish for. Nchada yebenya a record of the meetings. Ama yehu de za ya pindo na za ya mpindo. Ama sokat na baby sisana na yehu de nye dam na eka wa na ereka fufuso wa. Na ebufu abadzo ni nyina wa bufum. Enyim de ye koyenim. Na ambe na krateso mbe. Well, we have still given the benefit of the doubt. They have good intentions. They have good things to bring.
Okay.
7 to do. Na yensa kakrate na ezibeye adwuma
eno na campus mbisa say director general ni wa obi ntimi deputize mana na say authority no ntumi enye adwuma mu ntumi nhia na oba obi emrefi no ano ntumi delegate ne powers ne bia
mo say you ndeda enanansa I keep saying that Wednesday yerbo sorry yakon police penyin ne zutugwade papa erutukwan na yentum yenyene lawyer yensia na yembobon samdo kesida papa na baba na Na maka chane de nchon se but one by you from Naranu Subande, all decisions in NLA are in his bosom.
You can't say that. Attacking a person.
Oh, me attacking personally. There's no personal thing in this. If you are the head of an institution, you are working in a fiduciary position.
Yeah.
So, Bibi Kwachua, we hold you.
Yeah.
Not that we don't like you. But you must put yourself above reproach. Say, then it doesn't become any longer an institutional problem, but your problem, because you must deal with it. That's why you are there. Decisions will make away. What meetings are? Nankuti no kasa. Bibiara emanates from him, and it's a very funny public administration strategy. So but it is not right. You see, we appoint institutional heads whose decisions are respected and valued. But on Banade, a whole institution, that's a nitri where you progress on it. It's a mekache police penny man. My year who one. Yam pedo obi baba bepin bibi do ha. No baba obasa sanyama. It's a young canara.
Oh, okay.
Ye who de say the power resides in him and is exercised through him. It's an arambra. The young Kawansam. And when I be a make is a wild assumption, and maybe a more difficult in tea. A two to a Sibema Bunto, no sooner dear Jano, and I say, let me go and meet the people myself. In all his engagements, it is clear at the meeting in his office and the meetings they have had here so far, he gives that impression that he is responsible.
Okay.
He directs what should happen.
Okay.
So I even drew the attention of the police officer there. Chief, when Pede him meetings on by a day, it is held at his beck and call.
Okay.
We must respect the process to be a process for the country. It's in the police for Frayeba. So any respect we have for the laws of this country and for institutions. It's an ordinary invitation. The law says we can ignore. An ordinary invitation to a police station can be ignored because it is not founded on any criminal charge or any crime committed that requires further investigation. It's a respect. Say per day, charges. Then you appropriate forum my answer charging. But charge being you. They say my it is the use of the good offices of the police CID. Or in because as law enforcement officers, yet the baby no the crime is sana. Well, was one good officers na yijuma. Because the police in and baby are a woman in. Na ohunde bibil koda on sena. Onam nejumo yen. Otum bisema sam de oh munia me police yan mo ha. Na mo worry your do hon baba. It's munia wonya buter.
Okay.
The wonjay. Nyadam so wo me yan ko police station. Na yan ko na obi anka kana asam. Na yan hwe na yan tutu nyama yi. O hu nejuma and I respect them for doing that. But say here na ye partisan ya ma cooperation to the police. Ejuma no ye bezim. And I'm telling you the agreement was that Nchon said the Yekasapo media platform do. But I told him yesterday that that kind of caveat will not work if he keeps using the media as and when he thinks right and telling us not to engage. Mentasi. At the last meeting before the last meeting, the agreement was made there. Chehe press conference. Mokafa seminar bay. Yan press conference no gina do. The kai complain with police station one chichibun kofnia.
Okay.
Ewa. Na work okay. Say police verbum. Yenje media engagement.
Okay.
Subsequently, Obaha. One man the interviews. Winzedo.
Oh, no dear. Tessa had the any day.
I had no information
to it.
On information about Moha.
Oh, lawyer.
What I listened from A to Z on information.
Lawyer, Mama Nuisi. I can say, I had the any day. Or buy a crab off air any on the setting her. no koso aka say oh yate ye ho ase o ba me say oh na Uncle Kofi Aden na o hello to preto oh ya enti sa misunderstanding kakra but ade no kran so yate ye ho ase na won say UTV for said dem ni mu city enuti e o say me beba na fe me some relay information na me nya announcement he say on the 18th ye behia entu hwa ye nkomo no kra no na ye general obaye no NLA te sen niam waye
to who because the parties knew when they were meeting.
O say mo e fa mo ho na mu hia no
Oh hwe ye obi bia ye friend of psychological operations in communication makasa de ho asem.
Okay.
Oh kane na ye call media school journalism school no wo mo kire ye say eto de bia we can take platforms to do other things that the platform is not intended for. That is what happened here.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes. And I said,
I
analyzed the content and I saw it more to be his platform to defend what he's doing. It wasn't information sharing here. He didn't share any information that we didn't know.
Oh, my
God. Not sharing to who? The Ghanaian public that he has accepted that he now holds that money. That is known. It's public knowledge. And why? More day, if we are actively going to stop going into the media, the crux of the matter needs to be nipped in the bud. Why are people disagreed on a particular issue? So the issue ninsa, what may you show yenka? Now the media, be it a platform to help articulate and propagate issues that people put across, could also be harmful to our negotiations. And I agreed with the police chief.
And then they brought phone doors. Who can't find one?
But catch a police penny day. And John said that you engage cry in the media because your media engagements are postponed.
Yeah.
There is a big press conference and Chodo Bado. Ya Chasen, because of date change in and I told Spain that your press conference beam.
Okay.
We will not do any press conference.
Last meeting. 3 days ago.
3 days ago, na okay. Also, Pamacho, my media banter. Ntina kwa me be
and I'm fair our be
any questions say be sama and chama fanya me be ntuba but o yeso
okay
am obi a o te last time no wenya nkyerɛkyerɛ bi a obohu de oh asam mo isoro kwei akadam isu akadam no kyesese asam na anyo ekwan na o de finfin na o de yafa
okay
am obi a very well educated
okay
now normally nsɛm bi daban the more information you keep to yourself is a difficulty you create for the listeners.
Okay.
Now same we cry you can you read da muka bibi. When do we resolve it? And see, I took the police advice, say, resolving it with the police is a better option than resolving it in the media. I'm a media animal. Unfortunately, I trained as a lawyer, and what I have learned to do all help the business of putting out information.
Okay.
And if I share a platform with him on any issue, I know how to approach it. But that is not what we want. What we want is the issue itself.
A man son na mochi.
Oh, there be
a business and a mo per se. But
said ya, as some here Ghana for a mamma mafa, ebusebusemuno, yepe. Because sabi lotto operators are Ghana. There are just a few people. But nyimpa wo lotto edwumon wo bo 3 million. Ebusuan doma wo di lotto echi no wodoso. Da no kaya meka de. Meka wa ha. De se lotto edwuma no ya. Wo ma hia nyina Ghana fo yenji ntum yenjai. But so oye ma hen za. Ye makwan ma private sector for so won ye bi. I said it here. Na ye boloto ebinum hu ne ye. Why you on the BB one? I'm so BB one. I then a banner yellow to now was it bad. No bad in you then. And you say, I the human. And she says, Sunombe. It is saying, as I yellow train him. And she said, now was a rubber.
Okay.
Now, yes, when Bobo, Yatson.
Now, what's it as 7th October? No, or can be far documents, you know, say, Bia, Ebi cry, me cry, major mechi. Na ya publish documents, you know, 17 ye be share, moving who document the bebrem, mo copy so bebrem.
I mean, So the American son in the botaya one famba no or the baba dam time na o cheyepe.
Okay.
Because nankasa promise or the police friend there about publish and sana cheyeshi on the 18th. Publication means there or the botugwa in all the platforms.
Okay.
Ah, yebotum ya kanopo and sana yeshi wo.
Okay.
And nimafu no was one aban. E nimafu.
Na anye bia ma check NL offices so notice board so I should say e bia neighborhood.
That is not the means of disseminating information on NLA notice board. The advert was put in the dailies.
Inti ama dailies mama kumanto.
Why would such an important news or process detail be kept on NLA notice board? How often do people go there to read?
Okay.
If it's targeted at the public.
Okay.
Anyway. And so the appropriate medium, I'm sure their communication consultants will tell them, given the nationwide scope of this matter, when we even send personal letters to the people, we are not helping the issue. We need mass circulation so people can decipher the truth from the falsity in all the presentations.
But so let's say 28 operators, 28 operators. You send you be a document. Other agents na omotua as it a super agents, you know. Nano term no you say super agent. Those super agents so be a no send you more sa information as a document na say see why. And I say ama papers and ama UTV announcements there.
Yeah. But in communication, any matter that is of public interest should be disseminated for the public to have access.
Okay.
And that is proper structured communication.
Okay.
Say yandem na yen kukuma. Now, by being on TV and radio, we have pricked the imaginations of our people in this country. Oman munyinara. Wan shojina asamido. See yadrik bayan kutsinya hopona yandeniza unzimu.
Okay.
Because yere kan yere ko yere beginan. Amanfa wana brabo wana sikadwuma wana mbahwe na adegina de medwumedun se wanse ho hwea onye because say manfa ndo mana ayomi nyanya yenyim asem bi ba onfa amanyosam nso wode ya amanyosam nti oyede ihe na asam ne fiyen ho ban yenya bir na yede chechim obi atase ama obi anye bibi nti obi nti this issue no wa basoro it has escalated to a level the public is involved. If the public was not involved, Chaminjin the Yabani, Obaya interested to commission BNI and police to look into the matter. As some
same issue, yeah.
You know.
Amushian police ID.
I'm a catch up.
BNI so shim.
Why should we?
Okay.
Adza says say waka the yet him petition, yet the Bokwaka president there, Mr. President. They did not see in an asani.
Oh, send the news, sir. More 7th October, no, I am shay.
Daman chow the ye.
Okay.
Now, Maka the Debbie.
And I call some of the petition.
Ya, you know why you hunde. Say, yet the petition no co. Na we police stations here. Baby said day. Na bantin a work and one some more police station. Now, when we. Now, waiting some crate was there. No, you did not exhaust the remedies available to you.
Okay.
And for one, I'm shifting na mumu sick and san nezerba. So police stations that no understand for police station we are nezaba.
Okay.
And Bibian or there for no condonezi. It's a catch a police penny in the Nima Nyankasa. Your him press conference. Him petition I ready for more than close to 4 weeks. But we want to give the benefit of the doubt to our publics, our people in NLA, to the Director General himself, and to all right-thinking Ghanaians there. Nyade bia yes sorry yana gidigidi ye no. Yapado bia huna saman moti. So bi resisiwa. Enchantwan no sisiwa nkodre chire ansa na aka ho asam. But onam the yedzim bradunti.
Okay.
Yapado ye exhaust all the processes. Amochine bi obi anka da wasam mom ye de. But e kona effort no wan ye onye papa. Nti na ya to him bun.
Okay.
Nti so betnet radio do no come hopia. Aya me ye bi say ho anye de. na dem nsemi wo wutirim ibadi nti na ntintimi ngu kratedo na onye adasidi krate mahin a yebotum yesom na yedi twanam na de bebia wo wutirim na nam small scale business owner he has no strategic plan nara no nam mo beka bia food is part of the strategic plan nti work bank na wo kasa de ma ba so na che ye hu ni hwe ma kan you good for to krate na fabra. That is the process he wants to do and he must do. Because I am the man. Yentum who be beyond what would trim. Crater knows that's the peday. For good crater no fabra. I don't one at the bay. One a year advert. Advert is suppo as someone. In your man. Yan last meeting. Must say our friend must say one.
Uncle Kofi.
Uncle Kofi. Uncle Kofi catch someone one day. The advert itself is a mistake. Come on.
Police
station. And see, the man some no can na me confused. I'm say be. Asamiachi moruwienya. The advert was a mistake. Advert and your board. What's na ho? What you know? And son na what publishing a mistake.
So if the process is a mistake, or ba can say na enka act be we said, and we talked about 2 acts, 2006, right? And then
2007 to 2006.
2006.
2012.
And then 2012. And now, as I say, one of the acts, ain't me nyejuma on its own. Ebe here bako, one is dependent on the other. So 844 is dependent on 722. Baku mi bisa and then your kind say baku ain't me nyejuma. Dan bako enti na ka say odehye advert ni musa ehwo kakra no na from so by enti nya advert ni nyina na ye mistake
asami de ame champeda makadamazi kwa no wasam the moment you are enrolled as a lawyer in this country
why
must the moment
say unya
wabasha lawyer wo
mani lawyer tare now you lawyer
what it so Watcher more the watcher. One more water, one more wig, one more license, Kajina court. You want Sembia into Mukfuan and can. In the man. No lawyer, and Pedamo qualified lawyer, will make this kind of statement. Because if you are a layman, you will be permitted for not knowing. But say a lawyer needs that, you ought to know. You must find the source of your authority. And you cannot put things out to the whole world and say that it is a mistake. By who? The board, yourself, the management team, the team of lawyers, including yourself. Now, what makes it very interesting is that people rely on certain statements to make their decisions to invest or not to invest. And see, are we now accepting the fact that or you're mistaken Sikana or Jane one year or the nas or this kind of sanabana? Is that what we should take? More
peace process.
The mistake is unacceptable, yeah. And with that, I'm catch you. The Yari and Yame Pia, on my yehude, he is putting out a lot of afterthoughts. Now, saying that, aye, bibi. Na de bebia adwunu ho a na de bibi fufura tugwa de fufura tugwa why dem a enya a thorough look enwa na edreba after thoughts na redoso after thought na ne percentages of the brand no kra no ye dis enyimonsi so wa twro a nchobu na nchoka na wa ye prekope
identity because oba how she share percentage no kama
a call piece from something different. No, because be so different. Why? Aya, penyin. Ya balo Musa. Our we ganga ni azi. We give him the benefit of the doubt today. Krate bia odenen sabashasin. Unyimzo wum. Oditum. It can be defended. And to them krate ya wala that to paper. But we are sina for nanyina wa kan we. Na ebaka de oye mistake. Wana nere dadan. Ya, wana. Enti then some can aya ono no the confusion ban we have never controverted anything ayaye bibi enyi ho ayede sepono da ya twa sa kona akabada o ya sipondo but a mistake nti ye yefuo ye bida because
nipa na ye adwuma no mfomso beba but the efe wo ho ni se wonya akokodrom po se ane mfomso aba nti wo de yenhwe nkosi 7th October no se mu meeting ni basu wia na nka ya to aso efe ho
yeah 7th October zoboba
okay
boba na wo 7th October also cure asama waka the mistake na dabeya
ase mukoshia because oka ase mukoshia afi document na mo hwehwe no ebeba ebawia then you take it from there anamu nejidi sa
oh the way jidi asem we are talking by fact yeah lawyers
mo fagidi ejuma fact that would dey ejuma
because me hunyimpa fine obosu obakasa ebo wie na ehuna America nyina amfa kwem.
But ujitu say some mistake no a genuine mistake was say at 844 any 722 year adwuma bom.
You see oya zenomam because the law provides in both acts the 722 says under section 24 there NLA botum nye nimpadom aye adwuma to operate lotto ono denchen.
Yeah.
Same provision repeated in Act 844.
Okay.
Section 22.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, as I wabema, we sukwan. Say why hunti diama wana. Only the exclusivity of their contract. The opportunity is given in law. Then you undertake an exclusive contract, locking out everybody.
Okay.
No sunsundun, once no the way.
Okay.
But them the law is clear on what we should do.
Okay.
If they want to help to bring people to do lottery, it is in their court.
Okay.
Whatever they bring, if it is useful and can serve the purpose of the country and the operators,
great. Nti yemfa yon community said the be hwɛ ye man placement ne so na 7th October hoping say mo be share by time be
in fact ye share 2 p.m. nti ye be share same time 2 p.m.
Yen hope say 7th October
say ye share po na sa asem ne sie ya why not we can have a joint press conference to let the world know the tawantawa be nya ya ye mabibia edimu
okay
na understanding aba
okay
nti the erokoi ya document bi ahen nyinara ye de ba ye adwuma
okay
am obi enya hoto obi enya nsase na obi so
nya
but aya here nyama ye no so o raise issues nti mo bompay 7th ye hye na say wo de nyama ba no dimu a ye nyi hu ha
let's hope say 7th no anko fi baby akọ bia na waba na mo hye anko ko hye wo mo na mo paso apa mo maso say o hwe ni yie o mo so pen yie na fe asumdwemra lawyer Ato Conduah ejinamo ema Ghana Lotto Operators Association and a concerned lotto agent womo eha eni say yema private lotto operators kwan na womo so enya kwan ye womo adwuma enton lotto ema amanfo womo ni NLA for enti ase ma efi say NLA abodero na nso womo edi womo sika kowie ye no aye something which is there na womo si we die kwasi anantatwene so womo de animu no mbebo ama na tete ti womo ko meeting no NLA part na director general entimi ama ne di kosi ye no ene ye di hu nkomo hoping say 7th October womo betumi assign ahia na asumdwe aba ye dan ho ne yakoba part 2 eno eye school placement minister kasa bebre awo force kasa bebre do baby cross opposition for so abem se minister kan asem ama na wo mo ni nyina betwa efise Vincent Eko asefo aye PR ema Ministry of Education ye ne no ebedi nkomo yakoba ya fa comment no ebra manenye se akwada no problem no ya solve ana ohia mo ase obenya school kwan na timi aboa ye nyina de ye bia ye pe solution na ye nyina ye ho atoyen na obi atumi akọ n'adwuma so de okọ ne suku nso akọ ne suku ahotom eni asomdwe mu a enti twen ye ba sisia